For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out SabaTCG.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saber Fighting 4, back with a Dragonball Fusion World online match. Always a mouthful to say this long-ass name for an online game. Much easier to say Pokemon TCG Online or something. But anyway, this is Dragonball. And I'm using the Kid Goku, or Son Goku Childhood as it's supposed to be called. We're playing against Giblet. I have enough experience against this guy, I think. I mean, not like I really pay attention to everything he does or understand completely how he works, but basically, from what I've seen, it's they do a bunch of energy manipulation, get rid of energy, get back energy, and then you get a lot of cheap spam summons. In the mid-range. Anyway, we're going to attack with Kid Goku. My deck, of course, is best when they can play a bunch of mid-range characters that don't have any removal immunity, so we can just get rid of them with a Final Flash, or what's the other one called? The Sleepy Boy technique with Muten Roshi. I mean, so this deck, I think I do okay against, provided we draw right. Because they do spam a bunch of dudes and then I can just get rid of them. Okay. So I get the double draw with my little Chi-Chi Goku, sort of a D-draw there. Discard 1, draw 2. Not bad. And that's going to be the goal here. Get the Muten Roshi down, start spamming events, and then I can basically get the effect off for free, get with the removal without really discarding energies. Or discarding cards, what I meant to say. Okay, block the cheap attack. Do that for now. With other decks, I mean, it's kind of become a habit. Normally, you know, you sort of let the first couple of attacks go through so that you can awaken. With Broly, I sort of do the opposite, but then it kind of becomes a habit, and then I do it with other decks too. It's just sort of a bit tempting to block the cheap attacks. Because you know the bigger attacks, you're going to have to let them go through to some extent anyway. You can't block everything. But anyway, I blocked that one, and then we'll see from there. I mean, this deck, I always got stuff I don't want to discard too, so it could be a bit annoying. Okay. Gonna do the Trunks. Let's draw one. Keep the draw flow going. I get another Chi-Chi. Okay. Let's draw one once again. And I guess next turn I can do this again. I mean, you don't want to get rid of all of these events, but the thing is, you get rid of a bunch, then you can play TN and get them back. It's just a matter of this deck flowing and going exactly as you want, and it helps when you have a little bit of time too. So this guy got the blocker down to the old Namekian dude. I think that's the scene where, yeah, he destroys the scouters. But yeah, this guy awakened already. A lot of these leaders, they just try and awaken as soon as possible. This dude, just getting rid of life with his own effects to awaken and then start the combo shit with the energies. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and block these because I know that there's that dude he plays down that can get rid of cost 1 characters when he attacks too. So I might as well do this. I'm going to need a couple of turns to set up. This guy is already going, so I think I can afford to do this. I mean, it's not like we're going to summon anything else yet. He can focus the attention. So 2k, this one I shall let it go through. We get a Final Flash once again. And that's about it. Okay. I get the Great Up as well. It's actually a great summon. I can just go ahead and do this now. Indeed, indeed. Let's put the Final Flash here. And do the Chi-Chi as well. I'm basically getting rid of another extra or event in hand. Last one I got. Kind of want to see the Tenshinhan now. Okay, and then I'm gonna do I'll focus my attention on the characters, of course. Use the Goku and attack. Of course, I'm gonna use the Chi-Chi in the combo so I can force a discard or something. What you gonna do? Gets rid of the easy thing to get rid of on the field, of course. That's what I would have done too. Damn, my chair is making some screeching noise. What's the correct word? Damn it. Okay, and the Great Ape. Gonna try this once again. What will you discard? Gonna use the blocker. That's kind of a waste, but I guess use this. I could have get rid of it later, to be honest, but it would have been even much better if you could have used the blocker to stop something like this Vegeta with a double attack. He only needed like a 10k in hand, like just your typical counter. Could have blocked it, but I mean, maybe he doesn't have shit. Who knows? It's got stuff. Doesn't want to discard. Okay, we're getting there. Next turn I'll be at, I believe, 5 energies if I use the energy marker too. So I could technically drop the Vegeta and put some serious pressure. We might do this. I mean, unlike the green Broly deck, with this deck, if I'm just at around 5 energies, I'm good enough. You know, you use our leader effect too to sort of you know, discard a card and then you can play the extra for free. So I don't need too many energies. Of course, if you got them, then you get more summons. But let's see. I will actually protect the Great Ape. I mean, if he dies, I could get something from the grave, but I don't think I got anything worthwhile. I want to get at least a 10k when this guy dies. So Broly BR, this one, always in this deck. He can get rid of an energy and then you can swing again. I actually let this go through. Maybe it's bad, but anyway, I got the Goten back. That was your swing. And then the leader, I will, I think I want to let this go through because I want to awaken pretty soon too, but maybe I'll block this. No, let's just let this go through. Get the Goten. I can't draw if I play this dude. Anyway, that Broly is a cost 4 character, so I didn't really mind him, you know, killing the Great Ape because I know that when I summon Vegeta, I can instantly remove that dude. It just works out perfectly. And then this guy, he's 15. I want to discard, did the Goten, I should have done like the Kibito or something, but anyway. My thinking is I want to save those because it's a draw 1, but yeah, it's not like we can play everything out. Sometimes I fall into this mistake. And then I put the Goten in energy as well. Okay. So, first things first. Let's get the Vegeta down. And I'm going to get rid of your Broly. And it just so happens that Janemba he played is 15,000 character. So actually I won't waste my leader attack. I'll get to swing on him. So he uses the blocker. That's out of the way too. You know, simple interactions. That's how I like it. Controlling the board. And now I'm going to tag your other dude. Can you do something? He protects him. Fine. Okay. And that's going to be for my turn. Both have big ass hands still. It's probably going to be a long game, as it usually is with Dragon Ball. So Goku Black, a 5er. So this guy's pretty strong. And looks like he's going to get the KO as well. That's too bad. Vegeta going down easy. So this guy should be the perfect thing to get rid of. With, what the hell is it called? Crap. Well, one of the events, Sleepy Boy Technique or Final Flash. So you kind of got me here. He's going to get the damn critical, and it was Tenshin Han too. God damn it. I decide I'm going to let this go through, and I think I want to let this one as well, because at this point, one awaken. So you got the one critical. I mean, it is what it is. I sure hope I see an event next turn. Tenshin Han would have been pretty good, man. Would have gotten those events from the grave, get rid of the dude, start using my leader effect. I mean, Muten Roshi isn't down, so you weren't going to draw, but works still. Okay, and here's the whatever dude his name is. The one that gets rid of cheap units when he attacks. Okay, so we awaken, and I shall discard the... I did the Muten Roshi, maybe that's bad, but... yeah, I don't know why I'm saving these little draw dudes. I mean, we got another Muten Roshi. At the end of the day, I think I'm going to have to get rid of stuff anyway. We do the Piccolo. I'm being pretty careless here. Not getting rid of the right cards. Just thinking that I'm going to play the little dudes to draw. Okay, beautiful. We see the Sleepy Boy Technique. Just in time. So right now, yeah, I think this guy, he's going into the energy, and it doesn't matter. I guess it's the same thing. I hope I can do this so that I can play the Go-10 and draw 2. We're going to discard the Go-10. Maybe I should have done Dende, but anyway. So this event is going to be free now, in terms of energy. So I'm going to play this. Do not pay the cost, of course. And I'm going to discard the Dende. And then the big guy gets out of the way. Nice. And then we're going to do the Son Goten. Get to draw my card here. Let's do 15 on 15. Should force a discard on this dude, or my dude is just going to be kept there. What's up? So it's good that I could make a nice response here, get rid of his 5 cost immediately. So he decided to save him. I mean, I still got my leader. So once again, you have to discard something. Okay, goes down. And now it's time for Jackie Chun. Copyright crap. I mean, in the end, I watched a bunch of episodes of the original Dragon Ball, and I kind of left it there now. I'm reading a lot more manga. Ever since I realized the existence of the K-Manga app. I mean, I've just been reading a lot. Read Fuka over there. I mean, in the beginning, I started reading a bunch of the stuff that I've already read before, like Domestic Kanojo and a little bit of Suzuka. Both of them some of my favorites. They don't have everything, like I've said before. I wish they had a bunch of manga that they should have had, like for Koji Seo stuff. How can you not have A Town Where You Live? I don't get it. Maybe it's got to do with licensing, or got to have the English translations too. It's kind of weird. I guess for something like Suzuka, it could be easy to just slap it in, because I think that manga had an English release too. Once upon a time, a long ass time ago, I think from Viz Media or somebody. So I think it's just kind of easy. They don't gotta go through the process of translation. Then for the newest stuff, I mean, they got translators on the go doing it as they come. Domestic Kanajo, I'm not sure what happened with that one, but maybe it does have an English manga too. Anyway, so this guy's focusing his attention on the Muten Roshi, of course. I'm going to do my best to protect him. Yeah, we're going to do the... I'm not even sure what to do. Protect. Use the 10k, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, I think he's going to get another swing on him, so he messed up. Should have used the trunks. Anyway, been reading School Rumble as well. This is actually one of the first... Normally with manga, I watch the anime first and then I read the manga in whatever. So in the case of Domestic Kanajo, Suzuka, all these different mangas, it's because I really enjoyed the original anime and I wanted to get through the whole story, the original story too. And then you end up reading the manga and kind of became a manga fan. This happened ages ago. It started with Kenichi. It was my first manga. And then you sort of go from there. School Rumble is the only time where I've known about the anime for a long time and I didn't bother watching it. I was thinking, I think this is going to be maybe too vanilla. It doesn't seem like it's going to be really plot oriented. It's just going to be more comedy. And yeah, there's a lot of comedy and it started pretty, chapter based, episodic, and not much going on, just a lot of gags. But the plot sort of has kicked in. There is actually a story with the characters. Okay, gotta burn the Videl to block this. Yeah, I really messed up. But anyway, I think he can't do anything more. He spammed enough. And next turn I'll be able to respond. I can either do Vegeta or I can do Tien and get rid of a bunch of dudes that way. Indeed. So, I will, do I actually put energy or not? No, I'll do Tien here. We're going to get double event. And it actually makes me wonder, do I even go for the extra discard, or does this cost 1 energy? I'm only going to remove 1 thing, so you might as well do it this way. Keep the sort of Goten for a little bit of defense too. So I'm going to discard the other event that I just got. And at the end of the day, I will get to draw a card back here. With Master Roshi, bitch. Okay, and who do we kill? I mean, I know that I want to try and do the critical with Tien. So this guy discards a bunch of shit. So 20 on the 15. Is he going to protect that dude? I doubt it. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, School Rumble is the first sort of series that I read the manga first because I couldn't really find... I'm thinking, okay, I need to... It's almost like the K-Manga app. They force you to read shit or else you're going to lose the tickets. So I'm getting these tickets every day, If I don't read something new, I'm going to waste them. I don't want to keep rereading the same mangas I've already read. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's do the School Rumble. It might be alright. It has a lot of chapters too. I like long series. I don't like short series. So I'm thinking I'll just do that. And it ended up exceeding my expectations, so to say. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's nothing really like, One Piece in terms of story and, depth or anything. But it's a cool little, school comedy. With the rom-com, romantic, I think it stands out for romantic comedy. I want to have my, jealousy plot lines and love triangles and that kind of thing. The amusing stuff. Anyway, and I'm listening to some noise outside. Again, being distracted. Whatever. So this match is hella long, man. We're 20 minutes in. We both got 4 lives. So he's going to try and kill the Muten Roshi once again. I mean, at this point, I don't think I'll be able to pull off another event next turn unless I use the shitty Piccolo. So 20 on my leader. We're gonna block this. And yeah, I think ultimately I'll do Vegeta next turn and put that pressure. Didn't target Tien, that's good. And that was his turn. Wonderful. I get the Gohan too. This could be nice since I don't got much going on. But we're going to do Vegeta. Maybe next turn do some shit with that dude. Not put energy. So get rid of the Frieza. Okay. And then let's get rid of your board. Attempt an attack on the whatever dude. Is it Cooler or something? I don't even know. Gotta check. Maybe one of the newer characters. So try and kill this dude with Master Roshi. Does protect him. He's gonna need 2 cards though. Goddamn. That's great for me, dude. I mean, I've got Goten. Maybe you shouldn't have bothered. I got the leader. So critical. At this point, these are gonna go through. But yeah, I'm pretty much getting ahead of I'm getting ahead here because I've got the stronger characters, so it's just harder for him to defend. I'm just beating him down. So yeah, 20 on 20. I mean, it's not really much for these characters. You protect them, they don't really do much even if you protect them. So in the end, this guy died, so he kind of wasted a 5k for nothing. But I mean, I discarded a lot of stuff I shouldn't have discarded sometimes. But anyway, we got complete control here. Vegeta getting the double, so he's at 2 life. Pretty dangerous. I got 3 characters. I mean, I got Gohan is going to be pretty deadly too. It's going to be 35. Goten to give me a draw. So I think I can really just aggro my way into victory soon. Might even be next turn. So puts in energy. Gonna swing. I mean, in the end, I guess I'm gonna sacrifice the Gohan, but you know, it is what it is. I don't want to let these easy attacks go through and then he surprises me and kills me somehow. I always want to have control and just maybe it's hasty, but I want to block what I can block. I do this in One Piece too. Sometimes it sort of backfires because then you don't have anything to summon the next turn. For One Piece and Dragon Ball. But I think I'll be alright. I mean, with the situation here, you know, you draw a card when you attack with a leader. I'll draw when I play the Goten. I decided to let I couldn't protect him anyway, Muten Roshi go. If I'm not playing events, I'm not getting the value anymore. He's just a beater. He's gonna get something else down, but didn't really do anything. Okay, and we got this dude. Didn't play him, but I mean, am I gonna do anything with him? I guess if we... Okay, never mind. We just got Gohan again. Beautiful. I think I could go for game. Okay, first things first. We're gonna do Tien. This should force some discards out of him. So here's the 20k. Super combo. Alright. Now the leader. Trying this once again. Blocks this fairly easily. And then I guess what I can do with the Gohan is maybe I can target the character. Not sure. Do we just go for the leader and then he's gonna be dead and then I can just aggro him? Yeah, he's gonna survive this turn, but maybe next turn he won't be able to. I can do the character and use the Goten, or I guess we're just gonna do it this way. He doesn't have that many cards, so he needs to discard a bunch of stuff anyway. Then he won't have stuff to summon, likely. So the instant Kamehameha. So I guess he knew what he was doing when he made those energies active. Event shit. So that's just enough for him to block this. Okay. But I think I'm still in a better position. I got more lives. He's got 2 more cards in hand, but yeah, I got more lives, so it's kind of the same. I got 2 bodies down. He's gonna try and kill the Gohan. I'm gonna protect him. I'm gonna have to make you burn a bigger attack if you want him down. Because if he doesn't, he is gonna be a threat once again when he's 35 on my turn. So the draw 1 Son Goku, like the manga one better. And then Giblet, a blocker. What else? He is gonna use the big guy. So Gohan is down. But I mean, at this point, I'm just... he needs a very specific, really big thing to turn the tables. Because just doing it like this, I can just respond back and I'm still ahead. He's not touching the life, and here it is. Get the Goten here, so... or the Gotenks. Damn. So I'll be able to really just spam a lot of pressure. So I'm guessing he's gonna burn the blocker for the TN, because that would suck. Yeah, he is gonna do it. You know what's funny? I think I mean, I guess maybe I could have protected the dude if he used the blocker to try and kill the Gohan and then use the other guy to kill the Tenshinhan. Okay, we're gonna get Trunks. Make use of my 1 energy, and then I get to draw. Lots of combo power here. Videl, that's nice. So, do I focus on the leader, or do I try and kill the cost 5 guy again? Let's just focus on the leader, because like I've said, I think I can just outpace this guy. If he lets this go through, he's gonna be at 1, so then I can really spam shit. So wow, discard 1, and then you gotta do something else from the hand. He just doesn't have the right numbers for the counters. So you kinda messed up there. You didn't need to... he wasted the 5 for no reason. So I think at this point I can... yeah, I'm just gonna kill this dude, I guess. Do 1 here, and then do Goten, and then I won't win, but then if he loses this guy, he can't do shit. Okay, so 1 down, but it's the double counter. Yeah, his sort of misplay messed him up, but okay, if I don't touch live, he doesn't get a card. Damn, I only got 6 cards left in the deck. Gotta round this up. By next turn, I think I should get it. So he's gonna try and kill the Gotenks. I can just do Videl. That works. Tien would be more valuable, but okay, this double dude. Son Goku double strikes, and because he's getting his ass kicked badly, he can play this big character for really cheap. And then he decides to use the 45 not to attack the Tien. Yeah, I think it's pretty much GG. You only got 1 card, you left the Tien alive. I just finish you off. He wasn't going to be able to do it. I think I just should let these go through. Get a card to finish you off. Okay, I think it's a GG. So we're not gonna put energies. I mean, not like the event was gonna do much, but anyway, go for the critical. Can you protect yourself? The answer is no, so this is very bad. It's essentially GG. So gonna do the go 10, draw 1, nice combo power here, and then I'll do Trunks, a little counterpart there, and add a life. I'd never do this, but I guess we're going for game here, So we're going to do it this way. So just do 25. You know, he needs to discard a 10k to block this. And then, I mean, I got the leader. I got a lot of combo power I'm not using. So he blocked this, but he needed 2 cards. So yeah, I can just do the leader, and I don't even need the rest of the cards. So it's GG. 30-minute match. He did put up a fight. And we're going to finish him off in style. And then he scooped, didn't even let the animation go through. But that's game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Where?